guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm back here at Jaguar Land Rover St. Petersburg, and guess what? I have one of those cars that you could still get many different ways, but is it time for you to get one now? What is it? It's this car right here. This is a 2024 BMW M4 Competition X-Drive, and as you can see, a drop-top convertible. But before we get into the mighty M car from BMW, let's talk about what's going on here. A long, long time ago when I was a wee lad, it was all about M3. M3 on the racetrack, M3s on the road. You could get a two-door M3, you could get a four-door M3, but it was just M3. Then in the mid-2000s, BMW decided to change it. M3 for the four doors, and M4 for the two-door versions. Now what's fascinating is you could still get your M car. It's like going to Baskin Robbins and them having 31 flavors of different M4s available for you. You could get a regular M4, you get M4 Competition like we have. You could also still get, this is the last year of a manual, and as you can see, you could get it in a coupe or a drop-top convertible. Now a lot of different vehicles, you can't do that. But what I want to find out is if you're looking for the best luxury performance car, and you're looking at some of the big boys, the AMGs, the Audis, you might even be looking at a C8 Corvette. Is this M4 convertible, competition convertible, the way to go? Let's go ahead, let's dive into our Tanzanite Blue, that's the name of the color, Tanzanite Blue M4 Competition, and find out. Right off the bat, it's fascinating how this body style looks good as a coupe, looks amazing as a four-door, and looks good as a drop-top. And I challenge you, count on your hands, you're not even going to use your toes, count on your fingers how many convertibles are still available today. Not many. Now at the front of the business, you'll see how they've taken that halo style design, still very prominent in the M4 full LED, of course. Working your way down, you do have functional corner air curtains. And then on the inward side of things, you have functional cooling ducts for brakes and heat exchangers. Now, as we come across the front end, it's all about the schnoz on this car. And this is one of those things that I think finally, now that it's been a few years, it's been about 4 years since this generation's been out, that I think many people have just come to either get over it or appreciate what the grille design is on this M4. So you're gonna have the large openings, functional, some gloss black, some flat black. On this side, we have our M4 Competition badge. And then one thing I've always liked about the BMWs is how they integrate their splitter into the front fascia. Look at all that metal flake in the Tanzanite Blue. More metal flake than what your grandfather has on his championship winning balls. His bowling balls, that blue color, his blue balls have nothing on this front splitter. Nothing. Now, as you rise up, you do have a forward-facing camera. Of course, we have Bavarian Motor Works, all that history within that badge. And I like the hood. I would like it better if these indentations had heat extractors. I mean, they look good, looks good. I just want some functionality. Let me know how you feel about that, but those sharp lines, especially this as a race car, looks pretty damn killer. Now, as we come around the bend, what kind of wheels and tires do we have going on? You're gonna get these forged wheels, very complex design, but I think it works. The dark machine aluminum with the gloss black, we have those ginormous bright red, tomato sauce red, 6-piston Brembo calipers with the M badge. You have crossed-road rotors that are two-piece to cut down on heat buildup, give you less rotating mass because they're lighter, especially with the wheels. And up front, you're looking on 275 on the width. That's a 19-inch wheel. We got adaptive suspension. And just let me know what you think about the wheel. I think it's going to be a bear to clean, but I think it's going to be one of those labors of love, which I love cleaning my cars. I love driving them. I love cleaning them. I can make this wheel look really spiffy if you give me about 5 minutes. Now, as we come down the side, there's been some carbon fiber added. I wish that this was a functional vent. It's fake. You do have the BMW M4 Competition badge on the side. color matched, actually no, it's gloss black on the mirror caps. And I like the way they work the arrow. You have your 360-degree cameras. And then I also like the way they do tanzanite blue all the way around the window frame instead of black. They do go gloss black on the fender skirt extension. I'm gonna have Steven kind of come around this way to show that extension as it jets down. And then one of the things that's nice is that with the drop top in the drop position, you do have a nice tonneau cover. So you don't have to worry about seeing the soft top. This is a soft top. It's not like on a C8 Stingray where you have a folding hard top. Now, working our way down the rear, out back we have 20-inch wheels. So these are 20-inch wheels, 19-inch wheels up front, 285 on the width, a little bit more rubber to meet the road, but you're still gonna get ginormous rotors. The bad news is I have to zonk those brakes. No Brembos on the back on an M4 Competition. What in the hell's going on here? This is rear-wheel drive based, but because it is an X-Drive, means we have power going to the front wheels to give us that all-wheel drive supremacy. We swing it around the tail end of business. Somebody went ahead and added a carbon fiber trunk lid spoiler to match the little bit of carbon fiber that they added on the side. M4 Competition badge, do a great job on all the LED lighting, and then dropping it like it's hot, you can see that smoking hot quad tip exhaust, gloss black tips. Wait until you hear the noise that this thing makes, especially because of what is underneath the hood. So why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood on our M4 convertible and see what's powering it. All right guys, we got the hood open. Steven wants to get this done and we're getting it done. You have your hood struts. Look at all the bracing that they do. It's like a freaking bridge here with all of the bracing. I do miss the days though when they used to do that beautiful carbon fiber bracing up front. Semi-tasteful on the engine cover, but really it's what's underneath the engine cover that makes this M4 come together. What is it? It's a 3-liter inline six, straight six, twin turbocharged engine, 503 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds, quarter mile in 11 seconds at 125 miles per hour. Top speed is 180 miles per hour, and the vehicle weighs around 4,100 pounds. MPGs, 16 in the city, 22 on the highway, and the great news is, to help shed all of that performance when it comes to speed, you have 15.7-inch rotors up front, 15-inch rotors out back. But why don't we go ahead, let's fire up this straight six and see what it sounds like. All right, guys, we are inside this 2024 BMW M4 Competition X-Drive convertible. When you go competition, you can't get a manual. You have to go with a standard M4 to get the manual. And remember, 2024 is the last year of the manual. Now, if you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, I've been thinking about something where I can let my hair blow in the breeze, get my vitamin D, and put a big, huge smile on my face and a drop top. I've been looking at a C8. I feel like maybe it's not me. I'm kind of liking the M4 convertible. How much is it? This particular one, the way it's optioned, the way it sits, is an MSRP of $88,000. Let's see how it stacks up to the competition. To the door panels. Soft touch material and simplicity at its best. Nice clean stitching. You have aluminum style finish around the switchgear. It's got the Harman Kardon sound system. And then down below you have a door pocket large enough for a Euro and a nice can of Mountain Dew to wash it down. Now going from the door panel to the dash, more soft touch, carbon fiber galore. Slide on in, you're getting the new infotainment system. 14.9 inches. The only zonk is that it is interrupted. It's not all one piece. So 14.9, and then I'll show you the digital gauge cluster when you come over to my side. The great news is you got all the different apps in here. So that's Really, really nice. We could go to live vehicle setting, get all the information that you need, all the information that you want. You could reset things. We could go into our vehicle apps. And then, like I said, there's tons of different apps in here to do God knows what with your BMW M4. Now, I'll throw it into reverse. Super clear on the resolution. You have your car wash mode, 3D view. Look at that. There's us, Tanzanite blue. I wish it would show Steven there. Steven as an anime character, I would pay big money to see that. Please, BMW, let that happen. We need to make that happen. Everybody sign a petition. Steven as an anime character. That's what I want. That's what I want for my birthday. You have dual climate control. To do the climate, though, you have to hit climate menu, then you go into the screen. So just something to think about. You do have your heated seats, no ventilated seats at this price point. Working your way down, you got your nice simple volume knob, more carbon fiber. Open the door. We actually have a carbon fiber condom for your key fob. You have wireless charging, USB-A, 2 cup holders, and a 12-volt. Carbon fiber, direct drive control knob. This controls your ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. You got your mode, your M mode. We're going to go into the different modes in this vehicle, road and sport. And then the leather, the stitching. You have enough room in here for 2 Bavarian cream donuts and a USB-C. Don't put any extra in here because you're going to bust Bavarian cream all over this Bavarian beauty. Like the way I did that? Lots of bees. 2-tone seats, look sharp with the M4 badge. Love the nice stitching, the great bolstering, fully electric assist for the passenger, fully electric assist for the driver, 5 extra horsepower. We got the M stitching on the seat belts. And you do have, let's see if I could do this for Steven, I'm gonna help him. You do have usable, fairly usable rear seats. They're not perfect, but you know what? The fact that you could bring more than just one person with you might make this the winner compared to a Stingray. Now, this has a cloth folding soft top, whereas the Stingray, the C8, has a hard folding top. But why don't you get your butt over here? I want to show you behind the leather, carbon fiber, and stitched steering wheel in this M4. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. Large, look how large that is. M4 badging on the sill plate. You do have a wonderful pedal box, aluminum brake pedal, throttle, and dead pedal. Seat controls, easy to get to. So I really like that. Seats are comfy, just enough bolstering to keep things interesting, but it's not gonna hurt you. So that's the good news. Steering wheel, they do a great wheel over at BMW. I love the carbon fiber, heated wheel, the M badge, the M stitching, even stitching on the horn button. You got your M quick access buttons to go into your different modes. And then you have surfboard style carbon fiber paddles to go up and down that 8-speed automatic. It is a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then you have a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster that, depending on what mode you're in, look at how it changes. So there's my tag right there. Very, very cool. Now, I'm not getting in the back seat. It's not good for a 6-foot-tall person. I can tell you that right now. But what I will do is, let me show you the trunk, because then we're gonna go on throttle in this BMW. All right, guys, time to get in the trunk. Just hit the button. What's nice is that you're gonna get the same amount of space whether the top is up or the top is down. And basically what you're looking at is around 12 cubic feet of space. You do have a nice nook for your twisty bits, Twinkies that you're gonna put over there, a couple boxes of those. And then you do have a nice cargo liner so you don't mess up the beautiful carpet in this M4 Competition. But why don't we go ahead, if you're ready, I'm definitely ready. I got the keys. Let's go on throttle in this M4. All right, guys, we are inside this BMW M4 Competition convertible. Little over 500 horsepower. It's like you can almost smell the extra horsepower the Competition brings. But I'm ready to go on throttle. How about the windshield wipers? Those work? Check. Very good. Now we're in first gear. I'm gonna manually shift with those carbon fiber paddles. On throttle, here we go, yeah! Nice. And all-wheel drive, keeping us planted. Woo! I almost want to put my arms up like I'm on a freaking roller coaster. That's what it feels like, and that's why it feels so amazing to drive this car. Is like it's your own amusement park ride. And I think that you're gonna definitely enjoy that part of it. Now, is it as fast as a C8 Stingray? It's close, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, but still just missing a little bit of something. I do like how fast the paddles, when you hit the paddle, it shifts very, very quickly. You ready? Second gear. On, here we go. All right, guys, third gear, 4,000 RPM. Are you ready? On, here we go. Nice. On the brakes. Smooth downshifts. Look at this. Yeah. Nice pop coming out of the back. Brakes are feeling fantastic. Steering is quick, responsive. And I got tons of grip from that X-Drive all-wheel drive system. I guess that's the one thing is like, you look at a C8 Stingray, it's rear-wheel drive, and yeah, it's mid-engine, which gives you pretty damn good balance in the corners, but there's nothing like that all-wheel drive stick. And BMW does such a great job. I mean, look at this. Holds a line so nicely. Upshifts and downshifts are fast either way. Are you ready? Oh, here we go. Nice. Another thing I can tell you is they do a pretty darn good job with the height of the windshield frame, because all the air is basically going up and over. I'm not getting a lot of turbulence inside the vehicle, a lot of buffeting. I do have the side glass up, but there's not a lot of buffeting in here, and I could really appreciate that. Even though I'm not in love with the instrumentation and the infotainment system, it is very easy to read. But it's easy to do this too. Second gear. Oh, here we go. Nice. Look at this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what this car makes you feel. It makes you feel like you could do anything. I mean, it really is that sticky in the twisty bits, but yet we got the top down. I know Steven is enjoying the Florida sun, and we're wrapped in all this great leather. The seats are comfortable, they're supportive. I got a nice large head-up display with the tachometer, with the speedometer, all in there. Shift lights that come on, the whole 9 yards. So you're definitely getting a lot of that performance spec stuff that you want to see in the vehicle. And then you got the different modes. You got room in the back seat. Try to put passengers in the back seat of your Stingray. There is no back seat. Nice. This thing, I'm telling you, normally BMWs don't do it for me, but this one definitely is putting a smile on my face. It really, really is. I like the large gear indicator and that top-down fun. Brakes are superb. Like I said, 15 inches plus all four corners, all of them. Nice and balanced. I tell you, they did a great job. This is definitely a true M car. I guess if I was to make a complaint, I would like to see a little bit more communication through the front wheel. But other than that, they did one hell of a job with this M4 convertible. But we're gonna get back to Jaguar Land Rover St. Pete and wrap this one up. So I'll see you in a split second. Guys, been another great day here at Jaguar Land Rover St. Pete. I definitely gotta thank Miro and the rest of the crew getting us access to this 2024 BMW M4 Competition X-Drive convertible. Let me know what you think. Is BMW still bringing the right amount of performance for the price, or are you gonna go with the competition? Like I said, maybe even a C8 Stingray. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Reds family. We need to give it up to Stephen Flood. He's focusing. He just wants to make it through the day. That's his one wish, he told me. I told him I would grant him any wish he wanted. And the one thing he asked for was, please let me just make it through the day in one piece. I hope it's working for you, Stephen. If not, we'll try again another time. Show him your love in the comment section, because Stephen is about to kill me right now. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.